Hey y'all. So I hit a milestone. I'm 1 week locked as of this past Friday. Haven't washed my hair yet. My husband said it looks like my hair is growing or it looks longer, but I think that's just because I threw some rollers in it last night trying to style it, honey. Trying to do something with this stuff. I don't know what to do with it, but what I do know is this right here is driving me. Look, this is driving me nuts. I want this to lay down and cover this big forehead of mine. 5 head, honey, and it will not. You see what it's doing? So, who I look like? Coolio? Yeah. And I think when I wash my hair, I'll be able to tame this area and make it lay down the way I want to. But since for now it won't, I just kind of finger comb it back or to the side or something, trying to make it look halfway decent. Make it look, oh, before I do it, I'm going to show you the back of my head. I hope this helps or works. So that's the back. So anywho, so far with my 1 week, what have I noticed? Nothing outside the ordinary. I have not had all this itching that a lot of women have experienced. I think I'm kind of fortunate in that area. I did have itching the day of my installation, and I had a little itching maybe a few days after, but otherwise not much. I have noticed my dandruff. I've always had issues with dandruff since I was little, so that's nothing new. I'm gonna have to deal with it because I'm noticing, little patches here and there, flakes. When I scratch, I notice, it's snowing a little bit on my shoulders. So I am going to have to deal with and address my dandruff issue because that's not something that's going to go away. I do live in a cold weather state. I'm from the Midwest. That's where I live. And it's pretty much winter right now. So this cold, dry air is not a friend to me and my dandruff issues. So I have decided that if and when the need arises for me to introduce oils back to my scalp, because I have dandruff, I suffer from dry scalp, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. So when that time comes, we'll see. And after this first wash with this Sisterlocks shampoo, because I know the Sisterlocks shampoo is like extra. I've heard people say it's very drying. It's too drying for their scalp. I know I'm looking crazy, y'all. I'm gonna stop. I know they say it's very drying to their scalp, and some people have said that it actually made their dandruff worse. So if I find that to be the case for me too, then I will definitely, do some oils. I'm gonna have to oil my scalp or do something to address that issue, because that is an issue for me. Dandruff, I've had it pretty much my whole life. My mom, her go-to was sulfurate. She used the sulfurate grease and the shampoo, and it worked. It kept my dandruff under control. And then, as an adult, I kind of sort of kept it up. Not so much with the shampoo, but I do keep a little small jar of sulfurate handy if my dandruff flares up really bad, or if my scalp gets too itchy and dry. And it helps. It really does. It works. So we'll see. Outside of that, my retie is December 5th. And in my last video, I lied. I said she scheduled me in 2 weeks. It's not 2 weeks that she scheduled me for my retie. My installation was the 16th. clearly December 5th is not 2 weeks. Math was never my strong suit, y'all, so forgive me. I am noticing new growth already, which is crazy, but you know, your hair still grows, even if it's locked, duh. And I just, you know, for me, I didn't think it would be so quick. I really didn't. But I do see the new growth. So by the time she sees me on December 5th, she'll definitely have some stuff to work with, some retightenings to do. I think I mentioned already, I have not washed my hair yet. I'm just still trying to figure out what I want to do as far as styling. This was the result of some rollers that I threw in at the last minute. And basically what I did was wet my hair a little bit and put the rollers in. It was satin rollers, sponge rollers with a satin covering that you can get at any beauty supply store. And what I found to be kind of amazing and cool was that my hair, my locks curled like within minutes, seconds, whatever. It just so happened that I had to take down a roller or two, and I had just rolled my hair and curls had already formed. I was like, wow, this works fast. So that was good to know. Like, even in the pinch, if you want, you know, a curl somewhere, knowing that you could just wet your hair and roll it, and just a few minutes later you got a curl, that's good to know. So, I mean, that's better than using a curling iron. I mean, the whole point is to keep heat out of your hair anyway, even though I do hear that, you know, some women do flat iron their locks still because they want a certain look, but I'm not trying to use no heat in my hair, so I'm gonna stick to natural methods. But I'll tell you one thing. I would use a flat iron if it meant getting this crap to lay down to cover my forehead, because this is ridiculous. This is bogus. I'm sick of this hair not cooperating, not being not covering my forehead. It's like it purposely wants me to suffer and have this big forehead exposed all the time. Yeah, look at this. Just look at it. Yeah, I think my first wash will take care of all that. So otherwise, that's pretty much all I have for my 1 week and 2 days update of being locked. Shedding, I noticed a few hairs. Like when I run my fingers through my locks and, you know, kind of separate them or whatever, from time to time I do notice like a few strands of hair in my fingers or whatever, and I don't freak out. It doesn't bother me, because even though your hair is locked, you're still going to shed. It happens. And you know, my ends, they're not locked yet. So yeah, I'm going to see that shedding. So other than that, I really have no real concerns. It's just, other than styling, yeah, styling and my dandruff. So otherwise, you know, I'll be sure to inform my loctician about the dandruff issue and see what she suggests, or what her what she suggests, and then we'll go from there. But again, if I feel the need to add oil to my scalp, I'll do it. It's no biggie. I mean, seriously, it's not the end of the world. And not everybody can abide by the strict, you know, Sisterlocks rules of you can't do this until this point, you know, so many months in, and you can't, you know, introduce this until, look, If you have scalp issues, you got to do what you got to do. There's no getting around, no, there's no getting around it. And and I've heard this from so many people, if the Sisterlocks shampoo doesn't work for you, and it doesn't work for everybody, you use what works for you. So that's what I plan on doing. That's the approach I'm gonna take. Of course, I'm trying to follow, the Sisterlocks way, but I'm one of those people who have dandruff issues, so I'm not gonna walk around with flakes and nasty scalp. So that's pretty much it. I have no other updates, y'all. If you have any suggestions, please let me know your suggestions on dealing with dandruff, dry scalp. I've heard about the rose water spritz. I do have, here's what I want to ask y'all. I have rose petal powder. I bought this on Amazon, and basically you just take a half a teaspoon, if even that, and you mix it in water. You could put it in a spray bottle and spritz your hair, spritz your face. It's all purpose. So I want to know if anybody has ever used that versus buying the rose water that's already made in a bottle from whatever store you get it from. But I have the actual powder, so I will definitely start doing that to spritz my hair with. So otherwise, yeah, hit me up with your suggestions of what you do to battle dandruff, dry scalp, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and you guys have a great Sunday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.